Welcome back to comics, to Hot Comics TV and Tank Girl. This is issue 2, the 30th anniversary that ran from 1988 to 2018 by the creators that was Alan Martin and Jamie Hewlett. I love British comics, like everybody else, 2018 and whatnot. Um, this character is so cool because she's kind of like this post-apocalyptic punk girl. Like she's like in the days of the Thunderdome, like in Mad Max, and she's just running around in the outback of Australia, getting in shenanigans with kangaroos and whatnot. So this came out on Deadline, and the Deadline magazine was just kind of like the alternative punk kind of post-punk kind of magazine, kind of like the Face magazine, reflecting that, or Q, the Q magazine, those British mags that talked about music and a lot of pop art and whatnot. So yeah, this is pretty cool. The Jamie Hewlett and Alan Martin created this for this magazine. So these, who are these dudes? Brett Evans in London, 1988. Khan, Steve Dillon. Steve Dillon always with a pint. I mean, always with a beer with on him. This is so cool. So I love the aesthetics that Jamie Hewlett would bring onto the comic book panels. It's extremely innovative in the way that I sort of see things. It's just so well done, and also they're incorporating photography on it, and they're doing all of these kind of like poster art design, because that's what it screams to me. A lot of these sort of panel layout, the way that he's doing, and people that kind of carry these sort of sensibilities are like people like Simon Bisley. I see a little bit of Simon Bisley's DNA on this. Maybe all of these 2000 AD guys have that sort of, aesthetic sensibility. So it's really cool. I was too young to have jump on board on these comics because they're from '88. I would have been just a young boy, and this would have gone. It would have flown over my head. And also, I don't think these British comics. I don't know the distribution that would have been made into, or imports that would have been made to the US at that stage. Yeah, so Tank Girl's like no holds bar. She just comes in and shoots people. It's so cartoony. It's a lot of fun. It kind of lends itself to, like, I don't understand why Jamie Hewlett has not done a cartoon series out of this property. Maybe because Martin's involved as well, but I don't know what the copyright would be for them to collaborate and do a cartoon animated series. Obviously for grown-ups, because none of this material would be for kids because of the subject matter and satire that's incorporated and embedded into these comics. It's beautiful work, though. I like the coloring on this issue. It's not over stating its presence. It's not distracting from the artwork. Flat colors is always being my call. I mean, you gotta see one thing is that you can sort of appreciate all the dual shade or all the inking that Jamie has applied onto the paper. The character design, everything's just so cool. All of these images lend themselves for posters or any collateral, the commercial collateral that they could be making. Posters, action figures, toys, or t-shirts, you know. It just lends itself. Jamie Hewlett is also one of the co-creators of sorry about the pause. Yeah, he's one of the co-creators. Somebody was at the door, bashing the door. Co-creator of the Gorillas, the band. He did all the aesthetics and all the character designs for that, for the band that one of the members of Blur is part of. Quite genius that move that Jamie Hewlett went to do that. It's so cool. I would wonder. I would like to know if you guys like Tank Girl or have been exposed to any of these other 2000 AD artists, or even the Deadline magazine. That would have been. I would like to know if you guys have been exposed to any of these British properties. It's so cleverly done, like the dual shades doing the shadow from the sun. It's very cleverly done to do an effect like that. Yeah, the character design is just superb. What Jamie Hewlett does is just outstanding. And also, Ashley Wood's done, like, what do you call it, a little bit of artwork behind that for Tank Girl. Okay, so they got patches. Very nice. Anyway, that's Tank Girl. Thank you so much for your time. Please like and subscribe and all those good things. I'll catch you next time. Have a lovely, lovely day. Take care. Bye bye.